Every day you invite us to your home. Now we invite you to our homepage. Join Channels TV on social media. Hang out with us on Google /Channels Television. Follow us on Twitter at Channels TV. On Instagram /Channels Television. Friend us on Facebook.com /Channels Forum. And don't forget to like our page. That's not all. Subscribe to YouTube.com /Channels Web. To get constant video updates on news and events in Nigeria and around the world, channelstv.com, the news at your fingertips.
Thank you so much for staying with us. The PDP National Convention, the possibility of having a parallel convention slated for almost the same time, where we have in Abuja former ministers, former governors, about 14 of them, I understand, will be there in that event tomorrow. But if you flip the page, now in Port Harcourt, the gathering of the PDP National Working Committee and several governors of the PDP and, of course, some other chieftains of the party. So we'll bring them to you as we have them tomorrow. We'll follow the event. But let me talk to a member of the PDP and a political analyst who joins us from our Abuja studio, Mr. Ken Okolubo. Many thanks for coming on the program. It is very interesting at a point in time where the nation is expecting that the PDP will pose a formidable and a viral opposition for the APC at this very critical time. But look at what is happening.
Well, Shehu, if you remember in that very studio where you're sitting, I clearly pointed it out that what was happening now was going to happen if we did not put our acts together. First of all, I made a statement that I was now not so happy and I was going to reconsider my membership of this party. And having served as a commissioner in Delta State under this party, I felt I owed it a duty to cry out about certain things that were also not going right in my state. And then a few people kicked against it when they called me and they said, oh no, you couldn't have had to bring out these issues. But you see, people are afraid to face issues and face challenges. I remember I talked about someone making his driver a ward chairman. And it happened in my local government when one leader told me that the houseboy was made the ward chairman. People don't even know that the ward chairman is so important in the PDP, because it's the ward chairman that has the power to suspend you when you don't even perform. And you know, in an election, even if somebody is a sole candidate, you must also do yes or no votes. That is the absolute truth. You must agree that the majority of the people have said that this sole candidate should go in for the election. But exactly what happened during this Congress is nothing to write home about in most of the states of the Federation. We must call a spade a spade. Leaders just came together, wrote names, and gave it to the committee members that came in from Abuja. And it's this impunity that is making a lot of people very upset, because when you call somebody nobody, the person will try and show you that he's also somebody, especially in a party that is in opposition. At this material point in time, we should be gathering everybody together. We shouldn't be saying that to hell with this person is of no consequence, this person cannot win his ward, this person cannot win his unit. We should be looking at posing a formidable, just like you rightly said, a formidable force that we can use in fighting the party that is in power. But as it's where now, as it stands now, I think this is the biggest challenge the PDP would have faced in its existence. Because I looked at the Vanguard newspaper of today, and I clearly saw that the convention that is to hold place in Abuja was announced, and the convention holding in Port Harcourt has been announced. And so, therefore, you cannot right away, I mean, just like the spokesman of Ali Modu Sharif said, which he's putting now in a better frame than what he put it the last time he spoke, that you cannot wish away the people that are in Abuja. And so the situation is, impunity is what has got us to where we are now, Shehu.
But again, when we wonder, the gathering in Abuja, to what consequence will these be? Is this just to divide the party, or what will be the basis of the gathering of these heavyweights in Abuja?
Well, I'm not the spokesman for the gathering in Abuja, so I wouldn't know if it is to divide the party, as it were. But the lesson I want, or I would like for the party to draw here is, if founding fathers of the party, people like Professor Jerry Ghana, Ibrahim Mantu, who are all members of the BOT and have stood with the party, today says that they are not going to be part of Port Harcourt. What one would have expected is that Ali Modu Sheriff should have explored every channel of reconciliation. And that reconciliation starts with checkmating all the impunities that have gone on in the various states in terms of the Congress. If Ali Modu Sheriff has shown an honest approach towards carrying out sincere primaries and sincere congresses in each of the states, this situation we have today, we would not have had it. So that's exactly what I'm trying to say here. It even goes beyond reconciling with a few leaders. If you reconcile with a few leaders, you have not healed the situation at hand. What we are saying is that we are all members of PDP. We want to move ahead. 2019 is fast approaching. Some of us are not interested in political offices, but we're interested in our political party. We don't want the party to die. And so that is the absolute truth. And so therefore, we are saying that the leadership before now did not take it seriously. They took it for granted when complaints of this nature were being said. It was just a wave of hand. And that's exactly, like I said, is the issue at hand.
Mr. Okoligbo, one will wonder that reconciliation, some of the pictures that you're seeing on the screen shows when Professor Jerry Ghana and Senator Ali Modu Sheriff meeting, and what grounds can be made to reconcile, because it looks like there are moves to reconcile some of these warring factions, but it looks like it's not working. The purpose of the convention in Abuja is to, in the Port Harcourt, is to form a new leadership for the party. But the Abuja, a lot of people really don't understand what that meeting will be about. Is it to form another leadership or what? Because INEC has clearly stated that it will observe the event in Port Harcourt and not the one in Abuja. So legally, the Abuja event is not recognized by a lot of systems on ground.
Well, the sad thing is that the court has ruled on 2 or 3 different judgments, first in Lagos and in Abuja, and has said that certain offices should not be contested for tomorrow's convention. I'm not a party to the case, but I read that in one breath that there's been a stay of proceedings and that an appeal has been sought. But from what you have just said in the studio, from the information you have just given us, which we are hearing, you're saying that there has been no stay of proceedings. So therefore, what it means is that an election will not be held into the office of the chairman, the secretary, and the national auditor. These are very key members of the National Working Committee. So I do not know what will go on in Port Harcourt and in Abuja as regards this judgment. This judgment is, we must all respect the rule of law, and as it were, there must be a very serious decision taken, because it goes even beyond the parallel Congress, as you're saying. The court process is even more disturbing, because the court process neutralizes whatever will take place in terms of any elections that will go on in either Abuja or in Port Harcourt to the office of chairman, secretary, and auditor.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ken Okoligbo. I know we'll call you back to give us update as to what happens. You are a man on the inside, of course. We will know from you what exactly is happening afterwards. Mr. Ken Okoligbo, a member of the PDP and a political analyst, talking to us there. Many thanks for being such a great company. We'll bring to you all the details of these 2 events, and we'll tell you exactly what is the outcome. I'm Sean Kimberly. Bye for now.